So the whole mindfulness thing is about being mindful about what you think. So you can't necessarily change what happened, but you can change or you can have control. And some people say that's where the freedom is. It's between what happens and your reaction to what happens. That's where freedom lives.
Mhm.
So if something perceived as negative, let's say I'm pitching to speak at a conference that I really want to speak at and I get a no. So I could look at that as that's really negative. That's a rejection. They don't want me. I'm not good enough. Why am I doing all this work and trying to help the human race and they don't want to be helped? I could think
Mhm.
all of those things and I actually might think those things because and everyone has to be more careful and gentle with themselves and not judge all the thoughts that you have as good and bad. So I try
Mhm.
not to live in a world of good and bad. So if I'm having those thoughts, it's like, okay, you're human, you're having those thoughts. But because of a lot of the mindfulness work that I've done, the next thing I might ask myself is, now what? What was the lesson? I love sayings. Sometimes they can be a bit cliche, but I like you win or you learn.
Mhm.
So if I didn't win that one, what did I learn? Okay, I might have learned, well, firstly, not to take it personally. Who knows what's happening in their world? But if I let myself go down a rabbit hole of despair and negative thoughts, that's not going to empower who I am, what I want to be, and then the mission that I'm on. So I try and look at things through the mission, the lens of this is what I'm here on the planet to do. And that helps me a lot.